Shishya, welcome to my lecture on KVPY Bio 2010 essay paper. As usual, let's begin with quote. Having a vision for your life allows you to live out of hope rather than out of your fears. Stedman Graham. How great if you have a vision. It's really a privilege. So have a vision and live with hope, not with fears of doubt. Let's continue with the questions. So here I'm not providing any key as the answers are also been part of the question. Which of the following is a waterborne disease? The answer is cholera, where others are not relevant to the waterborne condition. So answer is D. In his seminal work, Gregor Mendel described physical traits in the pea plant as being controlled by two factors. What term is used to define factors today? Those are nothing but genes. So genes are short fragments of DNA. And next question is, a majority of tree species of peninsular India origin fruit in the months of. The answer is April and May, as we can consider this duration, late summer and early rainy season. And next is the 34th one. In frogs, body proportions do not change with their growth. A frog that is twice as long as another will be heavier by approximately by two folds. I want you to imagine and apply this question by comparing two frogs, then you'll get to know the answer. Next slide is question number 35. Which of the following has the widest angle of binocular vision? Eagle. So generally eagle has this condition, and also we can call that one as eagle eye, someone who has a lot of vision. Even it's around 360-degree possible vision can be seen in the view of in the view of eagle. 36 one. Two alleles of a locus which an offspring receives from the male and female gametes are situated on. It is two different homologs of the same chromosome. When you say homologous, the structure is similar, and the alleles also present on same chromosome. Next is the ants lactose sucrose. Ants locate sucrose by, I'm sorry. So it is through the physical contact with the sucrose. Due to a lot of research, the scientists were able to find that it is only with the help of physical contact. There is no any other mechanism seen in the ants by sucrose identification. The study of ants is called as myrmecology. It's a part of entomological uh, department of zoology. And next you can see the question number 38. The interior of a cow dung piece kept for a few days is quite warm. This is mostly because when you consider the cow dung, it has the microbes already present inside it. It is those are called as the methanogens. Because of this, the heat could be produced due to respiration, and the organisms which are present inside them are called as the methanogens. Remember that. And next slide is, which one of the which one of these is the correct path for reflex action? So as you know, reflex is the involuntary condition. First it should start with receptor, sensory neuron, and the spinal cord, motor neuron, and effector. So any case you cannot see the brain role here, so that is the main point you have to look out for. And the beginning and ending should be also considered here, hence the answer is C. Next is insectivorous plants. Dominantly the insectivorous plants only grow in the region where they lack nitrogen, hence the answer is the C. I don't know why it is being considered as carbon dioxide here. The answer is wrong here. Always consider C as right answer. Next is subjective question. So one and only time the KVPY conducted the subjective questions, you may not expect these questions again and again. though these questions are like a bit logical, so I'm trying to provide you the answers for these well. So according, you just go through the questions and you can get to know the answers. For a brief understanding, I'll tell you there is a girl called Mohini. She went to Shimla from Chandigarh, and she able to find a few plants which are similar plants but different flowers. So the same plants bearing pink flowers in Shimla, whereas the Chandigarh same plants are bearing the white flowers. So she wants to get the pink flowers from Shimla, and she wants to uh, plant in Chandigarh and obtain the pink version of the flowers. So when she attempted that, she was not able to be successful. So you have to read these questions according to you what could be the reason. So either genetic or environmental. So obviously the environmental factors are there. When she brought the plants from Shimla and she planted at her garden, so the same result happened. They did not give out the pink color, they only gave the white color. So it should be the environmental factor. That is the answer for A. Suggest simple experiment to determine whether the variation is genetic in nature. We can try to obtain that, and we can do simple Punnett square experiment between these two to determine whether it is pink or white. Next is suggest another experiment to check whether the variant in flower color is due to environmental factors. And here the answer is, the we do not know which generation it is, and the answer cannot be predictable as there is no sufficient information. So that's how we can justify the question C here. I hope you can go through them each one and you can get the answer as well. Let's move to next question, question number 11. So here the experiment is given. We have three different conditions here where they're trying to grow certain culture medium along with the glucose, and they have a direct connectivity to the lime water, and they're trying to describe you what are the changes happening to the lime water at different conditions like A, B and C. So you have to go through each condition, and you have to answer. And when you go through this, you'll get these answers. As the text is very less, I'm not able to explain you a lot. And always remember, this question is about aerobic and anaerobic respiration, and there is even dye added in that. So when there is dye consumption, you can particularly specify it, what kind of respiration is happening there. When the dye is not absorbing, and you can consider when there is not at all producing of CO2, then also you can consider one kind of answer. And finally, it was about the human body. So where does RBCs will have similar kind of reaction. It is actually lactic acid fermentation happens where the body doesn't have enough amount of oxygen, the muscles get fatigued, and similar case happens in RBCs as well. Let's move to the next question. So a scientist has a house just beside. So it is one more interesting question where a scientist tried to uh, calculate the age of leaf by carbon dating. So when he tried to do that radiocarbon dating, he found the freshly fallen leaves showing a lot of age difference. It is due to the highway has a lot of vehicles going here and there, so that could be the reason why the fossil fuels made a layer over the unburnt carbons are seen over the leaves. So it could be the possible reason why the leaves are shown a long back, I mean a long age gap with the carbon dating, and it was absolutely right. There is no doubt about the the carbon dating, as it is resembling the fossil fuels only.